From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Cougar 19.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with third and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up fourth and 3. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
He fields it cleanly. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First play, Stroud's going to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. This gets forward to around the 29. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Robbie, here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? White Tony. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one. It's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
All right.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He finds him right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
18. What's up?
Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Miami Fairbairn on for the field goal.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Has a hole left. Room to run. At the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
7, Texans 3.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
Throwing is Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Throw here. 3rd down. This connects with Schultz. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And the Texans 1st down.
18.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's Mixon on second down. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46, third down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs.
18, set.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Into the hands of Dell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Running left is Mixon. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Titans 7. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. 76.
Ward off the play fake. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Viking 18.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. I mean, offenses love execution of plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
On the jump.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Come on, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
19. Ready.
Ward's going to throw here on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
Formation for the Titans.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
All right.
On the option, here's Mixon. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Look at high. Look at high.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is no. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19. That's it. Hey. Good.
On the carry, this is Mixon. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
4 yards.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it. Good.
To the air, Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Oh, hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Going all the way to the end zone here.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Hands off here for Brooks. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
He's not their bell cow. He's certainly not their breakaway type of runner, but he got the job done. He's typically had to get forward, reach the first down before the defense can knock him back.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
18. Hey, uno more.
Now it's Stroud. Moving off into the red zone. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mixon's going to get this off his own read. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
19-yard line.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Brought in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Setting up the screen, it's Pollard. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Try getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. So it'll be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Get it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw it. Trying for the deep ball. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Noel to return this. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Cedric Gray.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense. You're trying to chew up that clock.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
19 Texas. Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to Nico Collins. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Mixon. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
The line of scrimmage.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Only a 20-yarder here. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready, ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready up!
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Gravity Lions! Ready?
Right back to Pollard. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready?
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Running for the first with Pollard. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On the set!
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Get it! Go!
They'll go. It's Pollard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that
On the
one.
go!
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Panther 6!
Now looking to throw with Ward. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Tiger! 9!
To the air on 3rd and long. This is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Stroud. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
6-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off of play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Ready, set,
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
go!
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Finds a big lane. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14
Danger,
yards.
danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the
First
house.
and goal at the
Let's go
9-yard
now.
line.
Like it, Cowboy East. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time right. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And goal.
And look at that. All that
16-yard
effort and
line.
success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
60. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Left side, and it's intercepted. Kicked out by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's trying to link up with his back, Nick Chubb. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was tackled at the 20.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
Hold the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19. Hey. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's there for Sky Moore. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Okay.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Ready.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First down from the 42.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the... He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans stretch the lead to 23.
Titans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by his back here is Pollard. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And nearly a first down there. He's stopped at the 24. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And those are the hurry-up offense here.
The Titans.
Count to 60. Count to 60.
1st and 10 at the
7
26-yard
Pirates.
line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the downfield call is gonna go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Ward off the play fake. He's going deep. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. Toss, this is Noel. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
All right.
On the ground again with Mixon. Ran into a wall that time. Coupleton is able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He will have the Texans' 1st down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Nashville.